Hello everyone. When you open up one of my custom PowerPoint templates, the very first slide that you're going to see is the instructions slide that you see here. It tells you to make a copy of the template so that you're not modifying the template itself, you're modifying a copy of the template. Then what you would do is you go into each individual slide and you just replace the text that is in there with the name of your product. Down in the notes are instructions that will tell you what to do for each individual slide. So for example, I would come in here and I would take product name and I would replace it with the name of my product. So for example, if I'm going to be doing a review of the Bowflex Ultimate Home Gym, I would just replace product name with the name of my product that I'm reviewing. On the very next slide, this tells me what's actually going to be covered in the product review video that we're creating. The very next one is images. In here, I've given you two different slides. One that has a single picture of the product, another slide that has two pictures of the product on there. If you only want to use one of the slides, then you just delete the other slide that you don't want to use. To be able to change the name of the product, picture of the product, what you would do is right click on the picture and come down here to change picture. You'll be given a dialog box, and then from that dialog box you would actually select the image of the product that you want to display. The next section are the features. You want to highlight the features and the benefits that are found in the product that you're reviewing. I have three different feature slides that you can use, and the difference between these slides are the number of features that you actually want to show about the individual product. The first slide has 6 features, the next one has 5 features, and then the last one has only 4 features. Just like what we were doing before, you would come in and just replace the text with the product name and the features of the product that you're reviewing. So what I've come in and I've replaced the title, I've put in the very first feature. You would repeat this process for all of the features that are in here. On this, I'm not including the 6 feature slide or the 5 feature slide, so you can actually delete those slides from your presentation. The very next thing is a description. Just like features, I give you 2 different ways of putting in the description of the product. You can do it as text, where you just basically write a paragraph or 2 about a description of the product, and in this case it will actually format it into 2 columns on the slide. On this slide for the description, it would be a bullet list. If you're reviewing a product on Amazon, you can actually go to the features, which are bullets in Amazon, copy and paste that list here into the slide itself. Just like on the other slide, you would just change the name of the product to the name of your product that you're currently reviewing. The very next section are the pros and cons that you have for the individual product. You would be able to put in 3 pros and 3 cons about a product. Every product, regardless of what it is, there's going to be good things about it and there are going to be bad things about it. If you want to stress more than 3 good things about a product, then just come in and take this slide, make a copy of it so that you can keep adding more pros or more cons for the individual product. And just come into the text here and just replace the text with the pros that you want to highlight and stress about this individual product. The very next section is for customer ratings. Now, there are quite a few slides that are put in here because they are different based on the number of star ratings on a scale of 1 to 5 for an individual product. So the very first slide that you see is for a product that has a 5-star rating. The very next one would be for a product that has a 4-star rating. We also do half stars, so you can have a product that has a 4.5-star rating. And I have slides in here from everything from 1 star, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5-star rating. All you do is pick the slide that corresponds to the rating of your product, replace the product name with the name of the product that you're reviewing, and then right here where it says enter Amazon rating, just put in the exact rating of the product that you find on Amazon. So you might put rated 4.2 stars or rated 4.2 stars out of 5 stars. And then the star rating will be there for you to be able to see what it is about the rating for that product. Delete all the other ratings for the product that you're not using. You should only have one rating slide that you actually are using. The very next section is customer reviews. In here, you can actually take information from product reviews from customers, actual customers that have bought the product, and give either a snippet of their review, or you can copy and paste the entire review, if it's a short one, into the slide here for the person to use. You would just put in the name of the customer that wrote the review that you're copying, and then in here just copy and paste their review that they put in there. If you want to do reviews from multiple customers, then just take this slide, copy and paste it so that you can have multiple customer reviews shown for the product. The next slide is the lowest price, and this is where you're going to try to convince the customer to buy, through your affiliate link. Most of these were designed for people that were going to be reviewing products from Amazon. If you're doing it on a product that's found on a different website other than Amazon, then replace the title, this icon for Amazon.com for the whatever website that you're currently promoting. The next slide that you put on there, it basically says, you want to drive traffic from your video to your website so that they can get information about other products that you're reviewing, and just replace the text in here for the domain name for the name of your website that you actually have. The very next slide is just a thank you that says thank you for watching, and then the next slide is a call to action where you're asking them to click on the link below to purchase today. If you create this video and put it on YouTube, you can actually put in the URL to your website as the very first entry in the description on YouTube. And this arrow will be pointing down so that they can see that link and then be able to click on it and go directly to your website. If you're embedding your video directly into your website and not using YouTube, I recommend strongly that you put a hyperlink right immediately below the video so that they can click on it and go purchase the product itself. The last thing that you want to do, as you notice at the very bottom of these slides in the footer, it's got the URL of your website. I'm assuming that your website is not called domain name. That's just a template. In order to change that, you click on the Insert tab in PowerPoint and you go over to Header and Footer. When you open it up, you're going to have the footer down here, and you notice I've put in the bookmark name for a website. So you would just replace domain name with the URL of your website. Once you've typed it in, make sure you click the Apply to All button and not the Apply. The difference is if you do Apply to All, it will update the footer on every slide in your presentation with the URL of your website. If you just click Apply, it will update just this slide, which is not what you want. So make sure you click on Apply to All, and it will update everything in the footers on every individual slide. Okay, well, that's it. That tells you very quickly how you can go through and use my template. Just replace all the fields with information that's relevant to the product that you're reviewing. Update the images with the images of your product. Delete any slides that you're not using. If you need multiple copies of an individual slide, make copies. Make sure you delete the very first instruction slide that I have in there. And then that's it. That's all you need to do to be able to create a product review video.